Well, here we are. Man, this one, I don't know, for some reason it felt a little bit longer with this shoot. Like, it was 1,000 rounds, but I don't know, it kind of felt longer. Maybe because there's a lot to think about, a lot going on upstairs, and kind of a good amount of peppered opinions in the comments too. So it's just it was definitely a journey, definitely a journey. So last 100 rounds here with the Sig Sauer P320-M18 used. This one came used, and I did add the gas pedal here just because I had to. Usually shoot everything stock, but this one I had to put that on there. It just fits so well. It feels so good, and the gun, it has felt very, very good. And let's see if I can bring it home and I don't off myself. It's a joke, okay? I'm joking. I'm fine. Everything's fine. See you in the outro. Enjoy. We'll have a couple of topics to discuss, future content and things to discuss of who we are and what we do and why we do it, all that jazz. Also, before you can say anything, yes, the get up is on purpose. It's tanned for a reason because, well, hey, look, it's tan. And I just thought it'd be fun to do a little, nerdy thing, dressing all in tan. Okay, see you in the outro. Enjoy, and thank you.
This video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. All firearm handling showing is performed by trained individuals and controlled environment. Always follow the 4 rules of gun safety. Number 1, treat your firearm as if it's loaded. Number 2, never point a firearm at anything you do not intend to destroy. Number 3, keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Number 4, be sure of your target and what's beyond it. Comply with all local, state, and federal laws regarding firearms. Do not attempt to replicate any action seen in this video without proper training and safety measures. The creators assume no liability for misuse or unsafe practices.
Hello, you. Welcome back here to the Pew for this 1,000 round review series of the Sig Sauer P320-M18. This is the last 100 rounds of the M18, round 1,000 with Supervel 147 grain full metal jacket. Local company, around 1968 I think was founded, and then been operating ever since successfully. So thank you to Supervel for, they're not sponsoring me, I bought it off of them, but still thank you for selling me your product. I'm sure my money is good elsewhere, but you sold it to me. Okay, today we're going to be shooting at 20, 12, and 12 yards. 12 there, 12 there, and then 20 back on the orange Silhouetto. Using the G-Code Paradigm holster. Blackhawk Mag Caddy. And oh, actually I've got a butt crack ton of magazines, so We the People holster, but also We the People holster, and also LAG custom. Let me get this set up in a way that I can easily get it. And then also let me get the magazines. All 10 rounds, all YouTube legal. Oh, hey, oh, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for being here. This is the last 100 rounds. Oh man. Now, right, we don't need to have this
firearm here because all the controversy behind it. No one's shooting it anyway. Who cares, right? Well, I do. And since we're here, I want to just give it a little tap and try it out. Since I'm doing this thing, 1,000 round reviews of all these firearms, I want to do this one. It's shot well. I just need to get a little bit more accurate with it. So let's load up the magazines. Get to shooting. I'm going to be shooting at the 20-yard first. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all of you folks that have been supporting me. At this moment, I'm at 84 subscribers, so to me that's exciting because just a week ago I was, at 74. So I thank all of you so much. I mean, depending on when this video is released, that subscriber may have grown or shrank or whatever, but all the journey of me traversing to this point has just been incredible. And it's small, right? For a lot of people, you're expecting leaps and bounds of differences, but for me, I keep it real in my humble little world, and I'm just happy. So thank you. Look at me, I'm ready for battle. Got so many magazines on. That's fun. All right. Whew. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. Nice. It does hold it despite the gas pedal. It just moves it out of the way. Awesome. All right. Since I have 60 rounds on me, and I don't need to reload until that, I'm going to do 10 rounds one spot, 10 rounds another spot, and just circle around to the different targets. It's a little chilly today, maybe a little bit of wind, but it shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, let's get it going. And okay, 20 yeah, it's 20 yards first. Kind of bad all over the place. I see this tree. Let's do 12. Nice and rock solid. Let's do a dance. 2 2 2 2 2 4 2 2. I think I hit them all. All right, nice job. Same thing, go back the other direction. Hit them all again. All right. This is the way to finish out the 1,000. All right. I'll do one of each. So 20 yards, 112, 112, and 112. Circle that. And if I miss, I'll just keep going. Oop. Nope. Yeah, all right. All right, so let's do 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. I have to make a shot first, though. Ooh, I can't even see that sight. Oh, probably off to the left. Yep. Off the left again. I need to aim right. Ta-da! Yay! Wonderful. Oh, it bounced right out. Awesome. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I got it, and it did its job well. Accurate. The sights are definitely, I'd say, more. They're just less forgiving than, let's say, the Walther PDP, which the Walther is also kind of tough. I don't want to say tough to line up, but I noticed with the Sig sights, these rear sights, I mean, I think they need to be a little bit bigger with their indicators. These are a little too small in my opinion. But once you line them up, then it's good to go. So you just have to get good and practice. I'm gonna do a deep clean with this thing after. But dang, 1,000 rounds, I'm through it. Not that it's a painstaking process, it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of good audience members, so thank you. I can't wait to see what the comments are with this bad boy. And it gets a bad rap, rightfully so. I'm not picking sides, and it is what it is. Just like if I'm going to be objective with my shooting, if the gun's good, the gun's good. But if the optics behind the company are bad and they didn't handle it in a way that's, I guess, not appropriate necessarily, but customer facing, customer serving. And I'm huge on customer service, don't get me wrong. So I know there's a lot of moving parts with that corporate structure and everything, but for what it is, it did the job, and it didn't shoot me back. So I'm okay with it. We can have a whole I could start a whole channel just to talk about SIG and issues and how to fix it and all that stuff. I'm sure someone could do that. Wouldn't get a lot of traction. I don't think a lot of people would be interested. Yeah, all right, cleaning up. Stay tuned for the 1,000 round supercut. Don't forget to watch the 1,000 round review. I'll be coming out with soon. I was a little over the place with the shoots. That 20 yard was really, really bad. What are you gonna do, huh? Thank you again. We'll see you at the next gun review series. It'll be a surprise what it is. Don't forget to aim for center mass, pick up your brass, wash your ass, and say hi to your mom. For you, say for the outro.
Would you look at that? I made it. No NDs, no problems, no malfunctions, shot like a dream. Pretty accurate too, connected with it. And I really did have a good time. You'll hear more about it in the review and my particulars and everything that I'll talk about and my opinion and all that stuff. But for right now, after 1,000 rounds, all finished, did great, still here. And yeah, did you like my outfit? That thing was awesome. You know, I just put all that stuff together and anyway, just being silly. Topics. Okay. This is kind of off the beaten path, especially for, you know, the SIG. But it's a good enough time to talk about it than any, because it is about being a gun tuber. It's about being a YouTuber that does gun content. And this is not the only content that I do, but this is the main one that I focus on to some extent. And it's because I have a passion for it. But it's a topic that I do want to talk about and ask the community. Do you think that gun tubing is dying? And I don't want to necessarily say in terms of sharing it, but especially on YouTube, I've been hearing, I just saw a video from Jared AF, who, if you don't know who that guy is, go check him out. He's great. No affiliation with him, but he's just a regular guy, just like me, just like anybody that's trying to share their hobby. And I think he's got a really good take on a lot of different things. Pro shooter, masterful, light years beyond me, you know, but and also too tips for shooting and getting yourself better. So he had a video about the state of gun tubing and how it's dying, and it's interesting to hear. And for me, my take is that I don't think it is. I can see how monetarily speaking, algorithmic speaking, and all that stuff, it's dying. But I think that this lives within all of us if we're interested, and it'll never go away. So my thoughts on that is, if there's gun tubing that's dying, you know, it's like monetary stuff or sponsors or whatever, but the love that you have for what you do here should carry and will carry as long as you let it. So that's just something that I think about it. But I'd like to hear what you think. I'd like to hear it, you know, because I'm sure some of you have watched Brandon Herrera, you've watched Pew View, you've watched Hickok 45, you watched one of the guys that inspired me, the Demolition Ranch, right? I can't forget that guy. I think his name's Matt. But all these people, all these men, and the content that they created, it's not because they were trying to make money or they're trying to do, you know, be a shill for a company or whatever. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But there has to be some sort of interest there for them with these firearms, just like the SIG. It's a good shooting firearm, and I don't have any issues with it, aside from all of the things that came with it from the company, from the several issues, and then also too the optics of the people that were unfortunate enough to have gone through it, and then also too maybe their takes wasn't the most fair. I don't know. I guess I wasn't there, right? I can't say. And I don't want to speak for anybody, but to think that gun tubing is dying or creating content on the hobby that you enjoy, which back in the day in YouTube, that's what you did. There was no money. There wasn't any hopes of becoming famous or YouTube famous or whatever. It was just to do the thing that you love to do. And that's what I do. And that's what I'm here. I spend all my money on the camera, the lights, the tripods, the phone gear, ammunition, firearms, everything is I pay for because I have other sources of income, and this isn't my only thing. That's something that I can talk about later on, but I just wanted to touch on these topics. Are you a professional shooter? Are you a professional gun range owner, or you have a shop that you shoot, or are you part of an establishment like Sig? Are you part of an establishment like Kimber, Archon Firearms, PSA, CZ, Smith & Wesson, or Sig? Are you professionally involved in firearms where it is your livelihood, or do you do it on the side because you love it, or it's your hobby, or it's something you enjoy, whatever? It doesn't have to be your love, right? You could like cars too. You could like working out. You could like computers. You could like all these different things. But what do you enjoy about guns? What is it, the simple thing that you like, right? Just shooting, going out and shooting, being outdoors, whatever it is. For me, it's just the love of the look, the feel, the getting better, the accuracy, and sharing with people too, being interested in carrying and having that ability to defend and share with others how to protect themselves and their family if they choose to, if they're so inclined. But then also as like what do you call it, like skeet shooting or bow and arrow shooting. It's target shooting basically, right? It's just another medium for that type of hobby. What is it for you, right? Or why are we all here? And I'm going to keep mentioning this. I'll keep talking about it because I think it's important for people to know, why am I doing this? Like, it's pretty monotonous. I have a 10 episode, rigmarole that I go through with 100 rounds for each firearm. And it'll come time where I'll do more comparisons and little things, tidbits here and there, shorts and all that stuff. But getting started, it's going to be filled with this. And that process will iterate over time as I grow into this YouTube channel. But that's why I do this, is I love it. I think it's so much fun. It's so cool just to hear from 1 or 2 people or 5 people, or just people at random talk about what they enjoy, what they like, or what their experience was after they got shot by a P320. So yeah, it's very fascinating to me with the state of affairs and the mindset of different people, and I'd like to hear what yours is, because it's important. It's important to me in the sense that I'd like to we're all here for a certain amount of time, right? We only have so many years, and this is what you enjoy, this is what you want to share. Well, let's go. Let's do it. There's not enough time for that negativity and everything. Let's go be our astronauts, or as my good friend Dwight Stokes would say. Anyway, stay tuned for the supercut. Stay tuned for the review coming out, and I will see you on the next review series. I mean, I'll see you on the review, but if you don't stick around for the review, I'll see you on the next review series. Thank you so much for being here. And this is also why I love it so much too, is because I get to thank all of you, and we're all participating in this, and some of you have said such kind and generous things that I don't feel I deserve, but it's nice to hear that people are on the same page. And when you find people like that, they're good ones. They're all good ones, and we all need to just stick together. Okay, enough of that. Thank you again. Like, subscribe, comment, recommend, all that jazz. Not in that particular order. Not if you choose to. Free country, America. We'll see you in the next one. Zao gu hao zi ji, zu yi en quan.